We all know that membership programs are everywhere, right? You likely have one. And if you do, and you're curious about how to integrate NFTs or more specifically blockchain technology into your membership program to help drive growth of it, then this is the video for you. We're going to dive into that today. But before we do that, I got to remind you, please like, subscribe, do all the things to help us reach more people on the platform. So I've talked a lot about membership programs and the benefits of kind of pivoting from one-off course sales to kind of a consolidated multi-tier, or what we like to call collapsible offer membership model, right? It combines the best of on-demand access to content, which really represents kind of more kind of passive income and recurring revenue, with some time for money services where you can really lean in, whether it's one-to-many or one-to-one, and deliver a lot of value and support to your clients to make sure that they're making good progress and seeing results and they stick around at the end of the day. So there's tons of content out there already on that. But the big question is, like, what in the world does kind of crypto, or what in the world does blockchain technology and NFTs have to do with a membership program, and what value can it bring? And so as I've been doing research around this, there's a few key things that I'm coming across that really are major benefits when it comes to integrating or starting to leverage NFTs to enhance your membership program. And the first one is, you're probably wondering, like, well, what technology do I use? And there's many out there. So again, don't take this as financial advice or as the only source of information. But the best platform I've seen to date is called Unlock Protocol. It's a Web3 company that basically specializes in creating a platform to be able to create and manage and distribute NFTs to manage access to your membership program. Now, what's interesting is it seems like as of today, right, the recording of this, we're in the latter part of October 2022, that they're primarily targeting lower price point membership programs. So, hey, pay $5 a month and get access to exclusive content, or hey, New York Times, like, get a paid subscription to premium content or whatever, which is great. Tons of opportunity there. That's not really the angle I'm going to be focused on. What I'm more interested in is the world we live in, which are high dollar membership programs. You may have a low tier offer at $99 a month or something, but really the kind of tier 2, tier 3 membership levels start getting up there into hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands of dollars a month for the features and value that's really included in those premium tiers. So that's the angle I want to look at this. And as you go to a platform like Unlock, and we'll do some deeper dives on this, and especially if you're interested in it, please put comments below, let us know. You want us to do some deeper dives on this. But as you go into the platform like Unlock, you can basically create your NFTs. You can determine, is it free or is it paid? How many of them are there going to be? Are you going to allow for resale of them, etc.? But the big value prop that I want to kind of highlight for you guys today that have membership programs and are just trying to understand, like, what's the value of leveraging some of this kind of blockchain technology and NFTs to grow the membership. The first one is when you basically use an NFT to basically dictate who has access to any given tier of your membership program. Again, I have to purchase the NFT to basically say I'm a tier 1 member, a tier 2 member, a tier 3 member, right? What that does for the issuer, right, the person that is managing and running the membership, is it creates a new revenue stream right off the bat, right? So these people that historically just paid your monthly fee, right, they're now having to pay some baseline dollar amount to get the NFT. Now, you could do a free one, but we won't get into that today. But you're going to get an additional kind of stream of revenue coming in off that upfront purchase. Now, you may be asking, like, well, like, why are they just going to, like, pay me some money they've never had to pay me before. Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm probably gonna get some pushback. Well, the reason they're paying that money, right? One is to get access to all the features that are included in whatever tier of your membership program they signed up for. But the real reason they're willing to buy in or pay that one-time fee is that they're actually getting a fractional ownership stake in the membership program, right? So remember, we've determined on the front end that we're going to only issue or allow in so many people at certain tiers of your program, which on the surface may seem like, hey, this is a little, like counterproductive. I want to have as many people as possible. Well, yeah, like to a certain extent you do, because like more people is better, but you also have to scale that up with a bunch of back-end resources. So if you're actually able to make the same amount of money through these other kind of revenue streams while not having to support as many kind of members, you're actually going to make the same money or more money with less overhead, which is actually better for you. Okay, and so what happens is we issue a finite, kind of set of NFTs for each membership tier. People are buying in, right? So you get this new kick of money on the front end because people bought into the NFT, right? Bought that NFT that gives them fractional ownership in your membership program. So at that point, they're holding a percentage ownership, which to them, you have to remind them, hey, like, our goal is to pack so much value in what's included by holding that NFT that you're gonna be able to resell that if you want to on the secondary market someday and make money from it. Our goal is to not exclusive access into this membership program is not something that's demand is gonna drop for. It's only gonna go up because we're packing so much value into this that as we all promote and get out there more and drive demand for this membership, that it's only going to drive up the price of being able to get in and be part of it, which is going to create a profit opportunity if somebody sells that NFT on the secondary market if they want to. So really, they are paying you something and you do get some extra money on the front end, but they also have the opportunity to sell that to somebody else downstream and make money back, hopefully at a profit from what they invested for it in the very beginning. Okay, so that's another advantage is you get some money on the front end as the issuer, right? The member gets fractionalized ownership, right? As they sell it again on the secondary market if they want to. You also, if structured properly, your smart contract, you can get a percentage of those secondary market sales. So again, those are dollars you never had before, okay? And those are dollars on top of the monthly membership fee that they're going to continue to pay. That's kind of architected inside of the smart contract, and the Unlock protocol platform supports that, right? So just keep that in mind. So that's a big value add. The second big value add is what I like to call kind of, shared ownership promotion, right? When people have a true ownership stake in your membership program, then naturally they're going to be incentivized more to want to go promote it and drive up demand for it and get new people enrolled in. And at some point when there's like no more available spots, the only way for people to get in and get all the value is to purchase an NFT, an existing one from an existing member that feels like, hey, I've got the value I need out of this. I'm willing to kind of give my seat up or my spot up to somebody else, but they're going to have to pay a premium on the secondary market for it, right? So there's true kind of aligned incentives for us to all, the creator, kind of the people running the company, running the membership, the members themselves, for us to all go out and try to promote it and drive growth of it and drive up demand for the utilities or the resources that are included for people that hold the NFT. Now, today you may say like, hey, I've got an affiliate program and a referral partner program, and I provide incentives for people to go out and drive new traffic and new sales, right? And that's great. Like, you should do that. But there's a difference in trying to get people to do that and actually telling people like, hey, you actually have a kind of a fractionalized ownership stake in this thing. So the more you do that, it's going to, and the more all members do that, it's helping all members value the value of the NFT they hold go up. So you're basically unlocking, no pun intended, additional promotional incentives for your members by giving them a true kind of fractionalized ownership in the various features and services and everything included in the membership program that's basically unlocked by them holding that NFT. So, okay, so that's something, a big promo, a traffic generator mechanism that has never really been feasible before that you're going to get within your membership program if you were to kind of integrate NFTs and some of this blockchain technology. The third thing that I'm seeing, and it's kind of earlier days on all this stuff again, so just kind of take it with a grain of salt and be aware of it, be looking into it, doing research, kind of do some R&D with it, etc. But the third really cool thing and advantage I'm seeing is it kind of comes in from a user experience perspective. And as we know right now, when we look at most membership programs, if you think about what they include some access to on-demand content through a learning management system. They have a community feature, private Facebook group, or maybe it's baked into the learning management system, or it's in Discord or wherever it may be, right? You have access to some group coaching stuff. You have maybe some access to some one-on-one coaching stuff. You have access to some events, right? There's a variety of different features that are included to different members. And based on your tier, obviously in the program, you may have access to more or less of the different features. But what we know today is that the user experience across all those different features, I go to an event, I log into a Zoom meeting, a group thing, I get in a private Facebook group, I get into the learning management system, right? They're all different systems that have different sets of credentials and different ways to kind of check somebody in and give them access. And what's really cool is that we're really not that far away from being able to have what I like to refer to as like a single sign-on experience across all elements of the membership. So when the mainstream learning management systems start integrating in token-based authentication, or basically saying, hey, like I see that you are a holder in your digital wallet, right? Your kind of crypto wallet, that you have this NFT. Jeremy Weber has this NFT in his wallet, and Jeremy is trying to log into Thinkific, let's say, or whatever LMS you're on. And because he holds that NFT to get into this membership, I'm going to unlock or give him access to XYZ courses inside this learning management system. Okay, so we're not too far from that. I think we'll probably start seeing some of that come online in 2023 more than likely, but who knows? It's kind of the Wild West out here. But the bottom line is, I use the fact that I have an NFT in my digital wallet to get access to the on-demand content in the learning management system. Now, also, hey, like I want to go to an event now. Well, like, okay, well, how do you check people into the event when they get there? Well, what we're already seeing, and this is a feature that's already available, is the ability to scan something on the phone that is basically, a QR code, let's say, that basically is hooked up to validating against that NFT. And so you have a sign-in process at your event that's also using something that somebody pulls up on their phone that says like, hey, well, here, just scan this. This is my NFT. I'm part of the membership program. You can validate it and verify based on this. It automatically says, yes, this is a valid NFT. Let them in, right? There's kind of QA/QC on the back end to make sure everything's set up and kind of verified properly. So again, this idea of I hold one thing, it's my like key, right, to get into all this stuff. And all these disparate backend systems will gradually kind of modify and update their authentication mechanisms to actually be able to read and verify against your digital wallet and the fact that you hold that NFT. And so what that does is it creates like a super seamless experience for me. Hey, I hold the NFT, I can get to all the things included in the membership program. If I sell it to somebody else, it's now in their wallet. They immediately have access to get to all this stuff. Instead of me, I can no longer get to everything. So it's going to be really awesome. It's going to take a minute to get there, but that's kind of that third thing that I'm seeing that's going to be really awesome to create an amazing, even better user experience across all the features that are included in your membership program, and ultimately just let you reach more people, have bigger impact, and ultimately, drive growth of your membership program. So it's early days, guys. Remember, none of this is financial advice. But if you have a membership program, you're looking at kind of like, what is all this Web3 stuff? How do we use NFTs or just blockchain technology in general to try to enhance your membership program, try to drive more growth of it? Then these are kind of the top three kind of use cases or value props I'm seeing right now. We'll continue to dive into it. And there's some really kind of some cool additions where the ability to kind of like get in and then create more seamless collaborations or access to third-party partner content is something we'll dive into downstream. But these three things are the key things today that I'm seeing. Want to make sure you're aware of them. So if you found this valuable, looking into the future, kind of, definitely share it with other people, like, subscribe, again, help us reach more people on YouTube. Thanks, guys.